will revise chapter 13, Fun with Magnet. Student, in this chapter we had learned about the discovery of magnet, types of magnet and magnetic material. So today we will revise through and question answer. So first question, name the compound of iron contained in lodestone. It means student, first material that contain magnet, we call it a magnetic material. So the compound of iron is iron oxide or magnetite. Second question, name the shepherd after which magnet was named. So first time shepherd named magnets was found the magnet, and from their name it's discovered as a magnet. Third question, how can you separate a magnetic substance from a mixture? So by using a bar magnet, the magnetic substance is separated from mixture. So when we take a bar magnet and rub it with a mixture, and that's why the magnetic substances are attracted to the bar magnet, and through this process we separate some mixture. Next question, at which place on a magnet its magnetic force is maximum? So we know that student, at the poles on the magnet magnetic force is maximum. Next question, in which direction does a suspended magnet come to rest? So we know that student, only in north-south direction suspended magnet come to rest. Next question, what happens when north pole of a magnet is brought near the north pole of suspended magnet? So student, we know that two like pole of magnet are repellation each other, and to unlike pole of magnet, it means north south or south north, are attracted to each other. So here is student, we take a north pole of other magnet to the north pole of suspended magnet. So this process after we can see repellation. So there is a repellation between those two magnets, as there is a repellation between like poles. Next question, write main properties of a magnet. So student, magnet has a two poles, south pole and north pole. Second property, poles of a magnet cannot be isolated. Third property, like poles repel each other and unlike poles attract each other. Next property, freely suspended magnet aligns in north-south direction. So we know that student, always freely suspended magnet come to rest in north-south direction. Next question, write two methods by which a magnet can be damaged. So student, we know that here is a method by which magnet can lose their properties. Magnet can lose their magnetism. So first is by harming the magnet strongly. So if we harm magnet through any heavy things, so magnet lose their properties, their magnetism. Next, by hitting a magnet strongly and keeping it in the east-west direction. So it's a second method. If we hit magnet strongly, then they lose their magnetism. And if we take to rest magnet in east-west direction, so it's a wrong method. Magnet can always keep in a north-south direction. Next is If we threw a magnet and magnet is from height to goes to height to down, so also that's why magnet lost their properties. Next question, it is advised to keep the magnet away from television, mobile, CD and computers. Explain why. So sometimes student, our family member says that keep magnet away from television, from mobile, from CD, from computer. So what is the reason to take away from the this electric material? So student, we know that television, mobile, CD, computers and many more devices are made up of magnetic material and magnets in it. So if you bring a magnet closer to it, then it will spoil this device. So we know that student, almost all electric material contain a magnet, and that's why if take we keep magnet to this device, so they lose their properties and sometime it will be spoiled. So that's why do not keep the magnet to the electric material. Next question. Few iron nails and screws got mixed with the wooden shaving while a carpenter was working with them. How can you help him in getting the nails and screw back from the scrap without wasting his time in searching with his hand? So we know that student, in the beginning we discuss one question, how to separate a mixture. So in this we use a bar magnet. So like this way, with the help of magnet, we can attract all iron nail and screws and can separate them from the wooden shavings, as iron nails and screws are magnetic material and will get attracted to the magnet, whereas wooden shaving are non-magnetic. So when we rub a magnet or if we take it near a screw or iron nail, so magnetic material, it means iron nail and screws are magnetic material, so that's why they get attracted to the magnet. And whereas wooden shaving, it's not a magnetic material, it's a non-magnetic material, so they do not attract to magnet, and from this method we separate them from the wooden shaving. Next question, it is said that repulsion is a sure test from magnetism. Why it is so? To identify the magnet repulsion, like poles of two magnets repel, is the only test which will let you know whether the given rod is an iron rod or a bar magnet, because a magnet attract an iron object and unlike poles of magnet also attract each other. So we know that student, unlike pole are attract to each other and like pole are does not attract to each other, it means they get repulsion. So that's why it is said that repulsion is a sure test for magnetism. Next question, you are given two rods. Out of this, one is an iron rod and the other one is a magnet. How will you identify these rods? Student, here is given two type of material. First is iron rod and second is magnet. So how will you identify this rod? So first of all, take both the rods and suspend them separately. Bring one end of a bar magnet close to both the end of the suspended rod. If it shows attraction at both the end, then it is an iron rod. And if it is shows attraction at one end and repulsion at other end, then it is a bar magnet. So we know that student, when we take another magnet to a suspended magnet, so only north south pole are attracted to each other, but north north or south south not attract to each other. So that's why they get repulsion to each other, and from this method we can identify this one is rod or this one is a magnet. Next question, show that a magnet has two poles. What are the properties of a poles of a magnet? So student, we know that pole is a point where the strength of magnet is maximum. And this one we know that student, in the chapter we already learned that at the near of the pole of magnet, magnetism is a maximum. So more and more iron particles will be attracted at the poles of a magnet when we bring a magnet near the iron particles. Magnetic material are attract at the pole maximum. Why? Because near the pole magnetic strength is maximum. We will observe the crowdness of particles at the ends of magnet, and this indicate the presence of two poles in a magnet, because on the both side all magnetic material are attracted, and sometimes we say crowdness of particles. Hence poles are present in a magnet in pair. If a magnet is divided into two parts, each part also possesses a pair of poles. So sometimes student, magnet is broken and it divided into two or three portion. So all the portion has always two poles. And from this method, we understand that magnet has a two poles. Thank you.